Excuse me. Oh.
Oh, wait. Hey, do you need a hand with that?
No, I got it.
Oh,
I'm all
no,
good.
are you sure?
No,
It's gonna fall.
I got.
You dumb bitch. Hello. We're back again, I guess. I am Lucy-Furr, the devilish drag queen from down Nara. And here is my co-host, Nery.
Hello, we are indeed back like Slim Shady himself.
For now.
For now.
We'll come back in 12 years and revamp our merch and
Our whole thing.
our
Got to go through
gear.
a drug spiral first.
Yeah, and like be problematic for a few years.
Oh, well. Yeah, that's fair.
How have you been?
Yeah,
Yeah.
fine. Yeah. Great. How about yourself?
Yeah, good. Looking forward to our time here today.
Yeah, me too.
So, before we do get into the nitty-grittiness of it all, I just wanted to give you an update. Last episode or the episode before, you told me that Hubie's Halloween.
Yeah, Hubie Halloween.
Yeah, it was so good. And it's your Halloween movie.
It is my Halloween movie, but I don't think, if you listen back, I don't think I ever said it was good.
Well, I watched some of it.
That
I
good,
got probably 15 minutes into it.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
And I thought, I can't handle this. So I think I'm going to give it a second try
Okay.
with some wine.
Good idea.
I need that outside assistance
Yeah.
to stomach it because it's that certain Adam Sandler flavor.
Oh, it's definitely one of his dumber movies.
Yeah. But I tried.
Okay, I
But-
appreciate it.
I'll get back to you in a few weeks' time.
Okay. Well, what was your first impression? Without wine.
Oh, it's definitely Adam Sandler.
Okay.
It's definitely one of those.
Yeah. All right. I can. Stomach's the wrong word because I actually like them, but I can.
Guilty pleasures.
Yeah. Okay. They pretty much all of them are like guilty pleasures movies. Like I haven't seen the first one he did with Idina Menzel where he plays. He's not a crack addict. He's a broker or something that starts selling crack or something. Like it's a serious movie.
Oh.
He did it a few years ago and he almost got an Oscar for it and stuff.
Imagine a world where Adam Sandler gets a award for
An
his
award.
films.
So that's the only one I really haven't seen. I'm sure there are others I haven't seen. But the one I can't watch, I've tried it, like you, I tried it, and I think I lasted less than 15 minutes, was Jack and Jill.
Oh, no. Shh. Leave it in 2013. We don't talk about it.
Okay.
Oh, my God. That was terrible.
That was horrible.
I think that's where Adam Sandler fell off the map for me.
Okay.
I think that was really... Everyone's like, wow, look at him go. No, look at him go and board the rocket to the sun.
Yeah, that movie was a choice, and it was the wrong choice.
Oof.
But I think Katie Holmes can't act.
Which one's that one?
You ever watch Dawson's Creek?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, no, she can't.
She
act.
can't. I love Dawson's Creek. It's one of my favorite shows. But she was horrible.
Oof. Yeah, no, she's not one of the lucky ones, I guess.
No, that's true. She had like doe eyes. Like she was that kind of
empty head empty,
Yeah.
no thoughts.
just big eyes, and
Just
people
say the
thought she
lines.
was
Yeah,
all that.
yeah, I get it.
But yeah, I think we should get on with the show. I think people are sick of us talking about Katie Holmes.
Stupid stuff. Yeah. Well, I have one for you today.
Okay.
And I shall call this one Toothfairy Shots.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before we do get into this one, though, I am going to just urge listeners to drink responsibly. This takes place back when I was 19, maybe. So, you know, every 19-year-old just wants to get blitzed out of their mind and go and dance and have a great time.
Mm-hmm.
So, I take you back to whatever year it was. A group of friends and I all got a hotel room up in Sydney for Mardi Gras.
Okay.
So that's the occasion.
Mm-hmm.
Now, my best friend, Andy, we had every intention of drink, go, party till the sun goes down.
Yeah.
Party till the sun comes up.
And then goes back
And
down.
then goes back
Damn.
down. So my friend had created this. They thought they were so smart. Created this shot with green fairy.
What's green fairy?
Green fairy is absinthe, so it's like
yep.
90+% alcohol.
Ridiculous.
It tastes like liquid fire, and 2 or 3 shots and you should be fine.
Yeah. Okay.
But we're 19, and
Yeah.
we
2 or 3
don't
shots
get
is weak.
drunk.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. So my friend Andy mixed green fairy with creme de menthe, creme
Okay,
de
yep.
menthe,
Isn't that minty one?
as a mint one.
Yep.
So a splish of that in a shot of green fairy takes the burn away, and it just tastes like drinking Listerine.
Okay. Which
Sure.
Not
19.
great, but
Remember,
again.
we're 19.
Yeah.
We don't know what good
You're not here for
taste
the
is.
taste.
Yeah. But it takes the burn off the green fairy. So we're like, yeah, this tastes so good. 2, 3, 4. Like that Lady Gaga meme. Club, other club, private plane, other
okay.
club. And we're in this hotel room with people my friend had never met before.
Oh, that's
And
interesting.
I'd
you
known
met
them for a little while,
Okay.
but this was their first interpretation of Andy.
Okay.
So we're all in this hotel room, and Andy is going wild with these shots.
Yeah.
And then we're sitting on the floor doing them. Andy stands up,
Oh no.
falls backwards,
Yep.
bangs their head on one of the cupboards in the
Oh,
room,
no.
and is just,
Hotel room.
yep,
Oh,
hotel room, pissing out with blood
Oh.
out of the top of their head. Drunken, they're like, no, I'm totally fine.
I'm totally fine.
Rushes to the bathroom, comes out with a band-aid stuck on the top of their head, stuck in their hair, not stopping the blood at all. So we had
Andy, you so crazy.
Andy, you're so crazy. We had half an hour to get to the clubs before
Like cut off.
the cutoff.
Yeah.
And we're like,
What was
oh,
it back then? 11 or something?
yeah, but it's Mardi Gras night, so we're like, fuck, if
Right.
we want to party with the gays, we need to move fast.
Yep.
So Andy falls and smacks their head and are bleeding. We're like, no, the bleeding slowed down and stopped to a point where they just put their hair up to hide it. They're like, no, we're here for Mardi Gras.
Really?
We're gonna party. Commitment.
Yeah, for sure.
Thumbs
That's-
up, Andy.
Good job,
So
Andy.
we leave the hotel. Halfway to the club, I realized that because Andy's been leaning on my shoulder, Andy has been walking on their feet sideways, like walking on their little ankle knuckles.
Okay, yeah. Like on the side or on the...
Yeah, on the side, on their little ankle knuckles.
Yep, gotcha.
The whole time because they're in heels and they couldn't balance because they're really intoxicated.
Oh, okay. I thought it was the blood loss.
Probably that too. 50-50.
50-50.
Halfway through, had to assist Andy with going to the bathroom. That was a treat, but not the premise of the story. We got halfway through, and myself and the other less drunk people made the executive decision that security will not let Andy in the club.
Fair call.
So we're like, what do we do? Do we go back and just drink and party? It's fucking Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
We take Andy back to the hotel and try and figure out a game plan. Andy
How far
says,
away from you from the hotel?
we're probably 6 blocks from the club, so we were about 3 blocks.
Okay, so it's
So
shorter to go to the
halfway.
hotel then.
But a long way when someone's walking on their ankle knuckles.
Yeah.
So we get back to the hotel, and Andy's like, no, you know what? I'm not going to ruin this for you guys. I admit I've had a lot to drink. I'm going to sit here and lay down, have a glass of water, and sober up a bit. You guys go and party for me.
Okay, so Andy's taking one for the team.
Yeah, right. Good job,
Good
Andy.
job, Andy. Yeah.
Hindsight with adult eyes. Andy has a head injury.
Yeah, I did think, what about a concussion?
So we're like, fuck yeah, thanks, Andy.
Thanks, Andy. Deuces, I'm out.
lay him down, put him into bed, give him a
Oh,
bottle of
Jesus.
water, go out. We party until 6 a.m. The sun's starting to come up.
And
it's
he's dead.
wild. We get back to the hotel. Our feet are sore. We're sweaty. We're covered in glitter. And God knows what else is in a nightclub in Sydney.
Well, yeah, that's true.
And we walk in, and Andy jumps up out of bed and is like, "Fuck yeah, guys, let's go party." And we all just look at Andy and think, bruh, we have literally just been partying for the last 6 hours.
Yeah, we on a bed.
8 hours. 11 to... Yeah.
Yeah.
8 hours.
7, 8 hours.
Oh my God. My poor old body cringes at what young me used to do. Yeah. So Andy didn't remember going back to bed.
Okay.
And had bled all over the pillow while we were out, etc., etc.
Yeah.
So Andy was sad that they missed Mardi Gras, but we all told them of our adventures throughout the night,
Like they were there.
and then we all went to bed, and I'd recently dyed my hair red, luckily enough, and throughout the night, my hair dye had also seeped onto the bed pillows and stuff. And as we were signing out, Andy just wrote a letter because there was blood everywhere, and just wrote, "Nosebleed, my bad, XX," and left it on the bed, and we left.
Oh, jeez.
So that was the Toothfairy shot story.
Yeah, that's a good one. Jesus, poor
Drink
Andy.
responsibly.
Andy's still alive, right?
Andy is no longer with us.
Oh, shit. Really?
No, I'm joking.
Oh,
I'm joking.
I was like, that's
No.
a good turn. He just died on the cab on the way home.
Yeah, we actually just dragged a corpse on the train with us home.
Sunglasses, a jumper. He's fine.
No, Andy is fine and kicking for the most part,
Oh, that's
but
good.
they are a very accident-prone person,
Yeah.
and they will probably get a few other mentions throughout this podcast because they're a lovable mess,
Yeah.
and very accident-prone.
Yeah. Okay. That's good. Recurring
A
characters.
recurring character.
People can care about Andy.
Yes, but I cannot stress enough: drink responsibly. Do not mix green fairy with creme de menthe. It doesn't work.
No.
Wink.
No. Yeah, that was a great story. That's only the third one in.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see this.
I'm
ramp
really
up.
starting shallow with you. I don't want to drown you so soon.
That's fair. I'm cool with it. I mean, you wouldn't want to get like the biggest story out first of all, because no one's gonna want to
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
keep bringing them back. Reel them in, if you will.
Yeah.
So that was Mardi Gras. How many Mardi Gras have you been a part of?
Gee whiz. So that was my second Mardi Gras in Sydney, and I think after that being such a big one, I haven't been to a Sydney Mardi Gras since. The party, I'm too old now. But I was involved with a float 2 or 3 years ago. I
Cool.
didn't partake in the
Oh,
float, but
okay.
I helped organize and stuff. And then last year I hosted the first official Mardi Gras night time viewing in the Shoalhaven region. Full stop.
Did you
Period.
really?
Yeah, that was super fun.
I didn't go to that. I don't think.
I only invited the cool kids.
Oh, that explains it.
No, I don't know where you were. Probably theatering.
Yeah, probably.
Probably
yeah,
theatering. Other obligations, better things to do than celebrating gay pride. Fuck the gays, I guess.
To be fair, we were in the theater. Still celebrating.
That's gay. So, and then this year I didn't do it again because I had a lot of health problems. But hopefully next year we'll come back and we'll be doing more Mardi Gras celebrations down in the Shoalhaven.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, it'll be super fun.
I watched Mardi Gras this year for like the first time, and it's just a lot of people.
A lot of people.
But there's so many. There's like gamers, like cosplayers. There's like IT people.
It's literally everyone has their. Everyone's welcome. Everyone that's the whole thing. Everyone's welcome. It's all love. It's all a celebration. It's loud and a lot of glitter for my taste, but that's just me evolving into a boomer. No, nowhere near it. But yeah. But after being involved in organizing a float 2 or 3 years ago, I tell ya, it's a lot of fucking work.
Oh, I don't.
Prompts to everybody who does it every year, because I tell you, I did it 1 year and I never want to think about organizing a float in Mardi Gras again.
I would just bring the same float out every time.
No, because there's so much criteria to fill.
Oh, is
like,
it? Oh, you can't just make like.
No, you
I
can't
guess
just
need...
be like, I have a car, let's do it.
Yeah, I guess you need like approval of what it is.
Each Mardi Gras has a theme as well.
Okay.
Yeah, so the year I did the float, the theme was shining through adversity.
Mm-hmm.
So we had to fit that into a float idea.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I remember hearing that during this year's Mardi Gras.
And then so I was interviewed by like ABC.
Oh, cool.
I was on SBS. I was
Really?
Nice. Radio shows and all of that. It was an experience.
I've done interviews for ABC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Pretty cool. Yeah. And not Mardi Gras. I could have interviewed you. But no,
I wish.
I interviewed musicians for a few months.
Yeah, wow.
It was fun.
Yeah, no.
They never paid me, but it was fun.
Fair. I'm still waiting for my paycheck to come through.
I don't trust ABC. No, that's not true. So, I have, as per usual, the last 2 episodes.
Yeah.
I have 3 factoids for you.
Ooh.
But I think you have something as well.
I just have some things to throw back.
Throw back.
I want to see if I can rev you up a bit. Grind your nuggets.
Before we get into it, though, one of my homeworks was, I told you a pirate meme and I couldn't remember.
Yeah, YR.
Yeah, so it's because of a meme that says, so I guess a normal pirate quote, like a pirate crew member says, "The cannons be ready, Captain." And then the captain goes, "Not B, R."
I see.
Yeah.
So it was a meme.
It's a meme.
Oh,
it's not.
A meme.
A meme, yeah. But just I like to think that it's just the captain just correcting his dumbass crew members.
R. You know about pirates' eye patches? That's wild. Do you know why they wear an eye patch? So they have it on their face.
Yeah.
And then when they go below deck, they change eyes. So the eye is all ready for the dark.
Oh, really?
And then they change it back when they come out. So an eye is always prepped for the dark.
But your depth perception is so screwed.
Right? But that's why they wore eye patches.
Weird.
Not every second pirate had their eye stabbed out.
Yeah, that's a fair point. I just figured that's where they went with the cutlasses. Just take your eye out.
Just it's always an eye shot.
Yeah. The eyes have it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Pirate chat.
Pirates.
So, you're gonna grind my nuggets?
Mm-hmm.
What have you got for me? Hit me with what you got.
All right, what do we have? I had a page set up and it disappeared. Now I'm trying to find it again.
Okay. Well,
So-
why you... Oh, yeah, you got it.
You go.
Why you have a little look? Last episode was a bit Pokemon heavy. So I'm just gonna lighten that drizzle and just chuck one every few episodes or whatever.
Okay.
The 3 legendary dogs, Gen 2. Entei, Raikou, and... What's the water legendary dog?
I don't know.
No?
No, I'm not good with the Pokemon
Oh,
names.
you silly bitch.
Once it hits the 150, I couldn't even remember Totodile. I knew it was like
that's
one of my
true.
favorites.
Never mind. We'll just cut that last little fucking 3 sentences of dialogue then.
But what is it?
It's Suicune, but people call it Suicune, and that's what I was checking. I was making sure that you weren't.
Why do
fucked
people
up.
call it Suicune?
Because they're stupid. Because they're wrong.
Because they're wrong. Is it just spelt weird? Now I am keeping it.
Yeah, it is. Suicune.
Okay, I can see why people... So
Yeah,
how do you say it?
Suicune.
Suicune, but Suicune.
Suicune.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That's totally different.
No,
They don't even sound like each other.
I was so flapped when I met someone one day and they're like, "Oh yeah, Suicune." I can't even fucking say it. Suicune
It's like my facetious.
is like my favorite legendary. I looked them dead in the face. I'm like, "What the fuck did you just say to me? Did you
Don't
just
speak to me.
Did you just threaten me? You threatened me, sir? Well, you are no fun.
Sorry.
I'll stick to Gen 1 from now
yeah,
on. then.
thanks. I know a few of them.
Boomer.
I've never been good with names, like even like people's names. I know a face. I just can't remember a name.
Who's your co-host for this podcast?
You.
What's my name?
Lucy-Furr.
Oh, yay!
Hyphenated.
Lucy-Furr. Actually, this is a good chance to do that. Lucy-Furr.
Yeah.
Like the devil.
Lucifer.
Please listen to this podcast and please click onto that. Lucifer. Lucy-Furr.
Do people not get that?
No.
Really?
I worked for people for 6 years plus, and I walk into the bar and they go, "Oh my God, yesterday I realized it's Lucifer."
Jesus Christ.
Six.
You
Hold on.
literally say like the devil but prettier.
That's why I say that. I say like the devil but prettier, so people fucking get it. Because they don't.
I got it the first day, I'm pretty sure.
6.5 years I work at the same place
Jesus.
with the same people, and they click 6.5 years later. Like Lucifer.
Is that how you... you dumb bitch. So, since we're on the topic, how did you come up with the drag name Lucy-Furr?
Well, look, I've always been a bit devilish, always been a bit spoopy. And Lucy is such a fun name, like Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. I love Lucy. And
That's a great
fur,
show.
because I don't shave my legs. Lucy-Furr.
I like it.
Yeah. And you know that Flow Rider song, Apple Bottom Jeans?
Yep.
That song was written about
Was
me.
that Flow Rider?
I don't fucking... Was it Flow Rider?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Producer says yes.
There we go. Producer has a mic, but forgets to ask me to turn it on.
Dumb bitch. But yeah, that song's written about me, Lucy with the fur,
Okay.
apple bottom jeans, boots with
Although
the
you
fur.
would have been like
I'm the
a teeny Lucifer.
It was
At the,
a prequel to my life.
well, in your very awesome song,
Yes,
Summoned,
yes.
it's about being summoned because you're
I'm-
Lucy-Furr.
Yeah, you get it.
I get it.
Good job.
Yay.
Applause for everyone. Gold star on the sticker chart for people who get it right.
Yes, I got a gold star.
But yeah, no, it happens a lot. If I had $1, I would own a mansion and be rich by now. If I had $1 for every person who was like, "Oh, like Lucifer," dumb
I thought it was
bitches
obvious.
everywhere. I thought it was too, but apparently not.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's great. Like I'm surprised people are like, oh my god, 6.5 years later. Damn.
yeah.
How long has Lucy been around?
Well, I was trying to do this math just the other day because I had a feeling it would come up in this podcast.
I didn't think it was
going
going to come up so early, but here we
No,
are.
neither. So I've been doing drag now for about 10 years.
Damn,
Yeah.
you were a teeny baby back
I
then.
was a teeny baby.
Wow.
Yeah.
I
So
don't think I've
I've
done anything
been
for
doing this shit for a long time. And I'm still kicking. I'm still doing it. And in the last few years, I've done things like Genesis. Released a song.
Which is
Now I'm
fucking
doing
crazy.
a podcast. I'm doing what all the kids do.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm late, but I'm doing it.
yeah. Me too. I mean, I'm doing things late too, like this podcast. I've done like other podcasts in the past, but none when I was in my 20s or anything.
What were we even doing? I think back to my 20s. I'm like, what? I remember leaving school.
Yeah,
Full stop, period.
I
Then
moved in
what?
with a friend once. I don't know.
I discovered wine.
Yeah, same. I discovered wine in Melbourne.
Yeah,
That was fun.
love that.
Mm.
But yeah, no. So now, I don't know what the next chapter of Lucy's life is gonna look like, but I am working on a small album
Hell yeah.
to follow Summon's release because everyone loves it so much. Doing this with you, which is super fun, and I'm looking at doing some merch soon as well. Just some
Awesome.
silly stuff,
Yeah,
just for fun, you know.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Because we, like, not to spoil what's ahead, but we were talking about merch, so I'm glad that can be linked in with stuff you want to do
Yeah,
as well.
absolutely.
So my 3 facts. So I've done Mandela effects.
Yeah.
I've done world like facts.
Yep.
So I'm going to do they're kind of country facts. I'm kind of double downing on that, but I'm doing more world facts, but more like specified to country. Because when I was thinking about it, I thought last one we did was
Spaghetti at McDonald's.
see that's,
Get fucked.
So yeah, that was I guess that was world facts because it wasn't.
And
We
it
weren't talking
worked.
about the Philippines. We were talking about stuff about the
It
world.
worked. You even said it, and you even got flapped by it.
I did. I was disgusted
Everyone's
by it.
nuggets were decimated.
I was grossed out. Okay. So, what country do you think has the most lakes in the world?
The most lakes.
Yep.
I thought you said legs. I'm like, I don't fucking know.
Probably China, I would say.
Probably. Most lakes in the world. I'd
Is it-
probably say like Scotland. Like, is that the one with the unicorn flag?
Yeah.
Scotland.
Canada.
Oh, well, Canada.
Yeah. Canada has... Doesn't tell me. I bet it won't tell me.
Wow.
Coming as one of the 6 fun facts. Oh, doesn't it?
You didn't even
stupid
read the
thing
whole
doesn't even- I
fact.
didn't.
You
I saw
dumb
this. I was
bitch.
like, yeah, this sounds cool. Stupid thing.
Who gives a fuck about lakes? Canada has everything.
Hmm.
Australia, we talk about scary animals in Australia. Have you seen the size of a fucking moose?
Oh my god.
They're bigger than cars.
They're nuts.
We don't fuck with that.
I don't want to fuck with the moose.
At least our critters are small and venomous.
Yeah.
I would rather get stung by spiders and
Don't get.
snakes than get face to face with a moose.
Mm. Do you get mauled by moose or do you get?
Gorged.
Do you get gored? Do you get gored by moose?
gored by a moose? They have but they're
blunt,
fuzzy.
aren't they?
That's worse.
Like
you
just get bludgeoned.
brutalized.
You get
bludgeoned to death.
brutalized by moose. How did you die? Brutalized by moose.
Every time I
Damn.
think of moose, though, I think of the Swedish chef from the Muppets, and he's like, "Today we're going to make a chocolate mousse," and he just gets a mousse. First you get the mousse, and then you get the chocolate.
Yeah.
And he's wiping the chocolate.
It's like
on
no,
them.
no.
I love it.
Yeah. Swedish Chef was awesome.
The Muppets are just peak.
Yeah.
It always did freak me out. I get the puppeting behind it all, but when the Swedish chef had real people hands and
Oh,
a puppet head, I'm like, oh,
That's
that's
always
not
weird.
correct.
I didn't realize he had people hands until about I want to say 15 years ago, something like that. Maybe a bit.
Damn.
Maybe a bit less.
Nah, I'll tell you what was weird, and this is a bit of a deviation from where we're at,
Hmm.
but I think it was on a Sesame Street segment, but it was like dogs in shirts with big floppy brown ears, but they had people hands.
Oh yeah.
And they were like feeding each other and stuff. I think about that more than I probably should, but I think I'm still trying to process and come to terms with it. I think it's a really weird thing. I think
Yeah.
that's strange.
It's a weird thing
'Cause
because
you
I remember seeing that
Strip
too.
that shirt off, and what's the anatomy of that? The dog is sitting on a human's shoulders.
It's a reverse centaur.
Ew, a reverse centaur.
But
How
with a
do
dog.
how do centaurs drink? Do they use cups, or are they like primitive
Oh,
and
they
like
go-
lean down like giraffes and like slurp the water?
I guess it depends. Some centaurs would have etiquette.
And how do they wear pants? On all four legs, or
Just
just
trousers
the
in the
back
back?
legs?
My favorite thing. Centaur babies.
Centaur
Because
babies.
human babies are floppy. And
They
they,
wouldn't
can't like
have-
hold their shit up.
They wouldn't have the support for their floppy little
just-
necks.
They just flop about.
They look
That's
like-
why there's no centaurs anymore. They all die in
In
their
childbirth.
infancies.
Because baby horses run straight away.
They just look like wacky weight.
wacky arm inflatable leg tube men.
Yeah, those things.
Yeah. I can't believe I nailed that in the first try.
Good job.
Gee whiz.
You've been muted, by the way.
That's fine.
All right, give us another one.
Okay.
Better than lakes.
I can't
Because you
promise.
asked a question about lakes and we talked about mooses and muppets.
Yeah, I can't promise it's going to be better than lakes. This seems to be all geography.
Oh,
I know.
hated that subject.
It sucks.
And geographically challenged. So
Wow.
let's go. Bring
At
it
least,
on.
at least we're getting rid of it early.
Bump it off the list.
So France's longest land border is actually in Brazil.
No.
I don't agree.
Really?
Yeah, so
How does that work? That's not how countries work.
so Brazil and France share a 673 kilometer border, thanks to French Guinea.
Like where the guinea pigs come from?
Yes, exactly. With it, I used to think that that's where guinea pigs came
Like
from.
New Guinea? New Guinea pigs?
Like Papua New Guinea is like the father of all guinea pigs.
Wait, is Papua New Guinea and New Guinea the same thing?
No, I
What's
don't
a
think
Papua
so.
New Guinea? Is that another place?
I think Papua New Guinea is different to New Guinea.
Oh my god.
Hold on. I literally have a phone in my hands. I can just Google this. Papa.
Producer is also geographically challenged.
Producer is also a dumb bitch.
To be fair, when was the last time you heard anything about Papua New Guinea?
Any of the Guineas. Guinness Book of World Records? Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Guinness? Or
Guinness.
is Guinness a person?
No, Guinness is a drink.
Guinness.
Then what the fuck is the world records?
I guess they own it.
Pick a lane. Jesus Christ.
Either get people drunk or get people records. Don't do both.
Get them drunk and then they try and break the record.
That's it.
It probably has something to do with having them talk in pubs, like shit to talk about in the pub.
But the book isn't in the pub.
That's fucking
I've never-
stupid.
used to have.
I've never been in a pub and seen like a
A
Guinness
Guinness
Book of Records you can just grab.
They were really cool books though.
They were sick.
They're
Those
all
covers were amazing.
Chef's kiss.
So New Guinea is divided into two parts. Its western half comprises of Indonesian
New Guinea and Old Guinea.
yeah,
And just Guinea.
of propin I don't know what that means.
Papua New Guinea
So-
and Mama New Guinea.
So Papua New Guinea is the western half, and what the fuck? Oh, eastern half comprises of major part of Papua New. I'm still saying no. I don't care what the fuck. Google
Absolutely.
says.
I stand by my answer, and that is no.
I don't have time.
You can't put a border of one country in another country. That's not how it fucking
That's
works.
not how- but
Pick
apparently-
a lane.
Exactly.
In the rocket to the sun.
In
All
the
of
whole-
those countries
all
we've
this-
just said. I know how to say cheese in French.
How?
Fromage. So the one phrase I remember from high school French was "J'adore grand fromage," and that means I love big cheese. I love cheese. Full stop. So if I ever go to Frenchland,
Frenchland?
Paris, no, France.
Yeah.
If I ever go to France, I can say I love cheese.
Yeah.
They feed me cheese, and I'm good. I don't need to know anything else.
Exactly.
Bonjour. That's it. Hello.
That's it.
Bonjour, j'adore fromage, and they give me cheese.
Yeah, but then you gotta ask where the toilet is. Oh, you'd be blocked up, so you probably won't.
Exactly. Who poops? I had tried it once in '94, didn't like it, never done it again.
Soda shut.
Who?
Soda shut.
Yeah, well, I just sealed it. Sealed it.
Okay, my last one on this not very good website that I thought was going to be great. Look, not all of them are going to be home runs.
Oh, all right, let's go. Let's see if you can strike.
So,
Yeah.
in Bangladesh, so exams are shit, right? Sometimes you have to cheat to pass
Exams.
exams, like school exams.
Oh yeah, I pay people to do those.
You're lucky. Well, in Bangladesh, cheating on an exam can send you to prison.
True.
It is true.
Wow. I'd believe it. Like a lot of countries take academia, like a lot of like Asian countries take academia real seriously.
Yeah.
So like again, I'm not good with geography, but I'm sure Bangladesh has no chill with academia. So I'd believe it.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But
Punishable by death, did you say? Or prison?
both.
Same. Look, I think, here's my personal opinion, ethically. I think that exams are cruel and unimaginable.
Mm-hmm.
I think that it's a sensory nightmare.
Oh, yeah.
Sitting in a big empty hall surrounded by your peers.
Oh, it's gross.
That's very COVID, 1.5 meters away from everyone, so you can't cheat.
And then old people walking up and down the aisles looking at you while you do it.
And then you can't tap, you can't anything, you can't itch your foot because you might be cheating. Like, if I was clever enough to put the answers in my sock, you'd think I'd be in school.
Yeah, that's true.
Nah, school was terrible. Exams? That's wild.
Yeah, I don't. It's exams. I'm far removed from. I was talking to one of my colleagues at work today,
Yeah.
and I finished school. I left school 17 years ago. So, or something. Yeah, that. And I still have flashbacks to my HSC sitting in
Just
that hall
flashbacks.
with like people from the, not even teachers, not even at least faces that are recognizable, but old people from the Department of Education just walking up and down those fucking like aisles, and they look like I don't want to bring anything weird into this, but it felt like,
I think we're past that.
yeah, it felt like I mean obviously it's not, but if I had to pin it to anything, it would feel like what I feel like Nazi Germany would feel like. Just
Yeah, it's
these
very...
strict old people walking up and down,
Yeah.
staring at you, making sure you don't fuck up.
Right? It's just...
And I'm sure...
It's very over the top. It's not that deep. It's just fucking multiple choice A to D. I used to just make patterns.
Yeah,
I didn't even
me
care.
too.
I'm just like...
I did
C, C,
zigzags.
C, D, D. Yeah, exactly.
Like, one of these have to be
And
right.
slap a timer on it? Nah.
Mm.
And then they wonder why we grow up and we're all messed up.
Yeah, exams.
Like,
And I'm sure I caught one of the old men looking up, like looking under one of the girls' desks.
I wouldn't be surprised. Welcome to society, I guess.
Yeah, that's true.
See, way back in high school, and this is something I was going to bring up in a later thing, like for mind-blowingness of it all. You know that 10 minutes is only 600 seconds? So having like a half an hour long exam, in my mind, I'm like, I just need to count to 600 3 times and we're done. That's it. It's that easy. That's crazy.
It's bullshit. Like, I think there's a YouTube video I watched. This is years ago.
Yeah.
And he was saying like how school is bullshit essentially. How we don't learn any life skills. Like they give us all these things like maths and geography and history and shit.
Can you do your taxes?
Exactly, that's what he's saying. Like, how do you do your taxes?
Can you cook a meal?
Hey, yeah, and can you iron a shirt?
Yeah.
Like,
do you know what an iron is?
yeah. Like he's pretty much saying you send these people, these young, not even adults, like these teenagers out into the world after they graduate, if they fucking graduate.
If they graduate.
Yeah. And without any life skills. Like, I've been, like I just said, I've been out of school for 17 years. I can't tell you I've ever used algebra in my life.
Well, funny you should mention algebra because that's exactly what I was about to say. With math specifically, it's something I always struggled with. And in my adult life, I've had diagnoses to explain why. But with algebra, my teacher made a joke day one that algebra, it's easy. A large bra. That's how you spell it. And then he went on to proceed with the lesson for 50 minutes. All I took away from that whole lesson was I can spell algebra.
Yeah.
You think I could do algebra? Absolutely not.
No, I couldn't.
And then, like I said 2 episodes ago, you put letters in math? Fuck off.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Pick a lane. Leave it for English.
Yeah.
Let Shakespeare, and Einstein. They never met.
Schools are ridiculous. I think the whole curriculum has to be reshuffled. But they got to teach, like, at least have
Life
in your
skills.
like, and have it build up. Like, I don't know. I mean, kids can learn kid stuff. Like kindergarten can learn the timetables and shit. Fine, but I think once you hit a certain year, and I mean like primary school, like 5 or 6, teach them how to cook noodles.
Yeah.
Or like teach them how to, I don't know, do laundry. Like maybe not.
Yeah.
Maybe in year 7, teach them how to do laundry. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, so my other job, I'm a youth worker.
Mm.
So yeah, that's what we do. We run after school programs. So one Friday night we will do a cooking class and they all get involved in that so they can learn how to cook a meal.
Yeah.
And then everyone eats. Or we
cool.
do a sit down lesson and teach them what is important or budgeting and stuff like that. Things that
that's
school
really
doesn't
good.
actually teach.
Yeah. Like, I know there's food tech and hospitality in high school, but they make fancy shit. Like, there was one time they made, like, deep fried ice cream. Like, great. I loved it. I ate it. It was dope.
What?
But, like, you're not going to make deep fried ice cream. Like, deep fried ice cream isn't a...
It's not a meal. You're not going to cook that every week for dinner.
Exactly. That's
what 17-year-old's going to make deep fried ice cream on the reg?
Yeah, or, like...
Do you remember how to make deep fried ice
I
cream?
was in my class. I just happened to walk by and they were giving some out. Very lucky. It was the best thing. I've been trying to find that. Like, they made it and it was like, this is the best thing ever. And I go into, like, Asian restaurants and I'm like, do you make deep fried ice cream? Oh, yeah. Okay, can I have that? Never the same. No one's ever created, like, this year 12 class.
Oh.
Fucking pricks.
I remember I was in food tech and no one wanted to be my cooking partner. So I got to cook all the same stuff everyone else did and I didn't have to split it with anyone.
Nice.
That's why I'm so rotund now. We made this choc mint slice. I ate that brick of choc mint slice like a fat pig. It was delicious. I sat and everyone's like, "Oh, can I have a piece?" I'm like, "No, I
No,
cooked it
fuck you.
myself. Fuck off."
You said
Should
no
have
to
been
be my partner. You
Yeah.
dumb shit.
You dumb bitch.
Yeah. My food tech teacher and I hated each other, and that's not just coming from me.
Wow.
That's coming from her too. Like I don't know, we just clashed a lot, and
There's
like,
always one.
yeah, and she goes like, the principal came in one day, and we were in the middle of a heated argument for some fucking reason, and the principal goes, "What's going on? Like, you shouldn't be talking to a student like this, and he shouldn't be talking to you like this." And she goes, "Oh, don't worry, it's a love-hate relationship, isn't it?" I said, "Yeah, it's more like a hate-hate relationship."
Right?
And he just looked at us, and he was like, "Okay," and he just walked away.
Wow, at least it was mutually like.
Oh yeah, I don't know what it was. We just clashed like crazy. And
It's
she was always like, in every senior year from 10 to 12, I always had her.
That's
something.
rough. See, there's always one. Like I had that one teacher that just, she was just a horrible bitch.
Ugh.
And I'm like, you know what? One day, you're gonna get this little thing called karma,
Yeah.
and it's gonna hit you real
Square in.
bad. And then it did.
Oh yeah.
My last day when I signed out was, I probably shouldn't talk about it in depth, but fucking sucks to suck. I put honey on every square centimeter of her classroom, in every drawer of her desk, all over her papers. Do you know how hard honey is to clean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It is difficult.
Get out of here. How rude.
Yeah, there's always one. But then on the flip side, there's teachers that are really nice too.
Yeah.
But they never get the
But
recognition.
there's always that one booger.
Oh, they
in the
ruin it for
room.
everybody.
If you can't see the booger, you are the booger.
You are the book. I like that.
I've always said that.
There's something, I was editing the last episode, and there was something you said. I can't remember what it is now. Once it comes out, I will show you. But I'm like, we need that on the t-shirt.
Oh, God.
I can't remember what it was.
I say too much stuff.
I'll remember what it is. Yeah, school's weird. But anyway, that's a whole thing. That's a whole tangent. Do you have your dumb bitch of the week? Or would
I do. You can
Okay,
go
I
first
can
this
go
week,
first?
though. Yeah.
Mine's a bit of a controversial one.
Oh. Go.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So, full disclosure, we to peel the veil back a little. We're recording this on May the 4th.
Oh,
So
here
happy
we
Star
go.
Wars Day.
Happy Star Wars Day.
So my my dumb bitch of the week isn't Jar Jar, isn't a character.
Oh.
It is the fandom.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, the fandom are the biggest bunch of dumb bitches. I don't mean everybody. I don't mean everyone in the fandom.
Okay.
Like, you're a Star Wars fan.
I'm a Star Wars fan.
I'm a Star Wars fan. And I think we're okay. We don't shit on it too much. But what I mean is and I think most people are like that. Most people are happy to watch the movies, happy to watch the shows,
Yeah.
and let it be. But there are some people. Oh, and I know every fandom has it. Marvel definitely has it.
Yeah.
But sweet Jesus, some Star Wars fans.
So what part of it, like the overthinking or the picking all the good things apart, like
Picking
just
it
enjoy
apart.
it.
Insulting a 10-year-old girl for playing Leia and
She
doing
did
a really
so
good job.
good.
But these people are like,
They didn't like her.
oh my, like most people did, but they're
I'm
always
sorry, they didn't get Carrie Fisher to play 10-year-old Leia. Guess what? She's dead.
and she's not 10. Like, you can de-age, but come on now.
You can. What's it called? You can CGI a face.
Yeah.
But you can't CGI a face like that.
God no.
R.I.P. Carrie Fisher.
Yeah, big time. And stuff like, I mean, causing. I'm not saying they caused it, but they probably did, causing little Anakin to become schizophrenic.
Yeah, look, child actors, we talked a bit about that.
Yeah, we did.
And I did say they don't need the encouragement, but also I just think maybe child actors need a bit more of aftercare.
Yeah, definitely.
Or like
Well,
soften it a bit.
Apparently his mum, when the news started coming out and he started getting shat on, his mum blocked him from seeing
Good.
all this negativity. But then obviously when he got old enough,
Yeah.
he read everything.
Yeah.
And
That's rough.
Yeah.
Like, come on, pull it together, guys.
but like, and that what worries me about this girl, like who's playing Leia.
She did such a good
She smashed it, but
job.
these fuckwits are like, wow, she's nothing like Leia. She's too blah blah blah. She doesn't look anything like Carrie Fisher.
Kenobi was a pretty freaking good series.
The only thing I would change from Kenobi, and spoilers, is, and I think did we talk about this? I was talking about it with somebody recently.
No.
So the scene where Vader lights the ground on fire
Yes.
and drags everyone through it.
Oh my god.
The only thing I would
that
change,
was so good.
it was.
But
The only thing I would change from that is I would give Vader like a moment of PTSD, like have him like turn away from the fire.
no.
You don't think
Nah, I think that was done in such a way. He's past that. It's not Anakin anymore, and that was like kind of the last shred of it. What I took from it anyway. With Kenobi, the way it was done, with that whole scene and sequence, I think that was really good. And the fact that he stood strong
so?
and didn't flinch away from it, he had one intention with all of that, and that was revenge.
Yeah,
He dragged him through. I don't think that him leaning away from the fire I think it would have diminished the power that was being pushed through.
Okay,
I get
okay.
it, but I think that was metal as fuck.
Yeah,
My housemate and I watched that just recently, and we were screaming. It was wild.
I love the part. Like probably my favorite scene in all of Star Wars is the like half the face, like half the Vader,
Yeah.
half the
Yeah.
It either that just beats it or comes close to the scene. Have you seen Rogue One yet?
No, that's
Okay,
the next
I
thing
won't-
on our list.
I won't tell you what happens. But yeah, Kenobi was really good.
Yeah. So the fan base is your dumb bitch.
So the fan base is
I
my
stand
dumb.
by
I
that.
just think they're the rudest. Like, and it's bleeding into Marvel now too.
I think it's just fan bases because there's like
Yeah.
RuPaul's Drag Race. The whole fan base toxic as fuck.
Really,
This
See,
is why I don't follow the show.
I've only started RuPaul's Drag Race very recently. It's
Death threats to a
Really?
reality star on a reality TV show. Guess what? It's pre-written. It's all make believe. These are real people you're sending death threats to.
Yeah.
I no.
Who's getting death threats?
All of them.
Really?
Like, yeah. Everyone is always someone's least favorite.
Oh,
Fans
yeah,
are
of course, but
toxic
that's
and venomous.
Yeah, that's true.
At least with Star Wars, outside the actors, they're make-believe characters.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, these people go home. These people eat. These people sleep.
Yeah.
And these people read comments.
Yeah. What I can't remember what season it was, but there was a. You know how they do the like they come together at the end and
The reunion
Yeah.
and blah, blah.
I hate reunion episodes on reality TV shows. It's so cringy.
So cringy.
But there was this one drag queen. I can't remember their name.
I'm gonna know it. So just say what you're gonna say. I'll fill in the names
I
after.
think they're Hispanic or something. They had just done drag for like 5 months up to that point.
Valentina.
Valentina.
Your smile is beautiful. She could go out there in a fucking diaper. Yeah.
Yeah, that. And she covered her face. That's why
Yeah.
that one. It was the reunion special, and she was saying how she loves everybody, and everyone was like, "Shut the fuck up!" Like your fans are telling people to go kill themselves.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you
Yeah.
saying? Like you're not stopping them. You're not saying anything. And
Exactly.
they told her the truth.
Yeah, and I stand by that. I think that especially if they're going on the platform knowingly, they need to have a grip of their fan base. Like I'm not after that kind of lifestyle. If I found out that if I had fans and they were going around telling other people, that's fucked up. Get it together.
Yeah.
Get it together.
I think it's the same with Swifties, but that's a different.
That's
a different
let's not
conversation.
even
For
put that right down. Put it in the rocket and
Yeah.
launch it into the sun.
for sure. But there was a time she needed to step in. But anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. Yeah, so that's the fandom.
Okay.
Pretty much, now that we talk about it, pretty much any fandom of anything.
All of it. Fandoms.
Fandoms.
Dumb bitches all over the place.
Yeah. But yeah, especially Star Wars ones. Fuck.
Damn.
Just the fact that they harass a 10-year-old girl. Like, it's her it's probably her first acting job.
Probably.
And she knocked it out the fucking
Unless
park.
she was acting in the womb.
Yeah.
Like one of those ultrasound babies on Grey's Anatomy or something. I was an actor in the womb.
How is Grey's Anatomy going for 20 years?
I don't know. I've never watched it.
Me
I just know
neither.
it's a doctor show.
But 20 years?
Is it still going?
Yeah. They're celebrating their 20th season.
They're not.
They are.
They are.
They are. I just saw it on...
I think that's make believe.
I saw it on a YouTube ad. I was like, what? Didn't this die like 5 years ago?
Gee whiz. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Well,
Poor kid.
have a nice short dumb bitch.
Okay.
It's a like my Homer Simpson last week. It's nice, clean, short. It's a endearing dumb bitch that we can all love and we can all relate to it some capacity.
Very different. My dumb bitch is to get shit off my chest.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Cosmo from Fairly Odd Parents.
Never seen it.
Oh, wow. Okay, so Fairly Odd Parents is a little Nickelodeon show. Cosmo and Wanda are his fairy godparents.
Okay.
And
it's the...
the green and the pink one.
Yep.
And Cosmo is like a green fairy, and he's just stupid. Like, I watched a snippet the other day, and he's like, "Oh, I'm wearing pants! Yay, pants!" I'm like, "Yeah, I can relate, bro."
Yeah.
Sometimes I wake up and be like, "Oh, I've got pants on! Yay, pants!" Love it.
But sometimes you don't feel like putting anything on. You're like, oh.
Well, listen,
pants.
after doing drag for 10 years, corsets, uncomfortable underwear, undergarments, leggings, fishnets, trust me, wearing pants is one of the best things. But wearing no pants, even better.
So is it like every pants? Like, could you wear... Did jeans feel like
No, absolutely
pants?
not.
Yeah, okay.
Like, I wear gym shorts most of the time just because they're comfortable, they're loose, they're easy. What I don't understand, and something that does really fuck my nuggets right up, are people who lounge in jeans. People who are like, I'm putting my comfortable jeans on, let's sit on the couch and watch something for 3 hours. Psychopaths.
Remember when jeggings were a thing?
Shh. Don't. People who wore jeggings on the rocket.
Didn't last very long. But like, it was hot for like 5
now
minutes.
there's those stupid TikTok leggings that make it look like you have an ass crack.
Oh, the ones that like bunch up in the ass cheeks?
Yes. I'm like, why even bother? Just come naked. They just need to put a little gemstone in the crack just to know where your butthole is and you're done. Like, surely there's a I sound really boomery. Surely there's a dress code to society.
I do see it sometimes, especially like when people that...
Especially skin-colored ones. I'm like, oh, that person... Oh, no, they're wearing leggings. I think they're naked half the time.
I did see a skin-colored one in real life on the street, and I was like, oh, that person's butt-ass naked. Oh, no, wait. Hold on.
There should be an age limit. No, that's ageist. That's ageist.
You shouldn't have them. Like, if you're going to wear leggings
Put
for the comfort.
leggings on the rocket ship and launch them into the sun.
At that point, just wear tracksuit pants. It's much more comfortable.
Yeah, because what's the purpose of leggings? They're not for warmth.
No, God, no. There's no way
Then
you're
what
getting
are
any
they
warmth
for?
in there. Like, flexibility, maybe? But, I don't know. I don't wear leggings, so I have no idea.
Stupid.
The producer wears leggings, but she's not here at the moment.
Thank God.
So, where can people find you?
So people can find me on the Instagram at its_Lucy_Furr, like Lucy-Furr, but Lucy_Furr. And on Spotify, it's Summoned by Lucy-Furr.
And it's really good. You should definitely check it out.
And where can they find you?
They can't. I live underground.
They can't. Nery's a hobbit in real life.
Yeah. I mean, I do have an Instagram, but nothing ever happens on there.
And you have your Spotify.
I do have my podcasts on Spotify. I have Congratulations, You're Dead. And I have a couple more coming in the pipeline. Gross, as I said that.
Oh, pipeline.
And a few other things, which I will announce here. But for now, it's just, Congratulations, You're Dead, which will hopefully be starting up again soon. But that's all that's happening with me creatively.
Nice. And I think with that, Guys, just remember, don't be a shit fan base.
Yeah, or don't be a shit person. In it. Be better.
Do better.
As the great what's her name, Melania Trump once said, be best.
Be best. Don't get even, get everything.
Nice.